What's up, Attack? I'm Short, and today I played Dethroned, and today I want to show you my first impressions. So, Dethroned is by Treehouse, and it's an RTS that feels really close to a MOBA, but, guys, it has some interesting strategic mechanics. It really feels more like a competitive tower defense game, to be honest. When you enter a match, okay, 1v1 up to 5v5, you instantly need to start building things. So this is kind of different from a lot of other MOBAs, like every other MOBA other than Air Mech. Okay, so you can build lots of different towers, and you can spawn different units, and while simultaneously going and capturing different points on the map. And while the game at first, it seems slow-paced. Units move slow, the maps aren't really that big, but it's actually really a more of an intense game. This is because you need to constantly collect gold from your wells, and you need to always be building and upgrading while still attacking enemy units and combating enemy players. So that extra layer of gameplay that you don't get in normal MOBAs, it makes the game really intense, even though characters and units do move slow. But much like other MOBA games, you do select a hero or a champion character, and you utilize their pools of abilities to pretty much decide the flow of the match. And as a free-to-play game, expect lots of skins and an assortment of new characters to play with, and just constant content updates. So these heroes, they've got a ton of character to them, and I actually found myself laughing out loud at some of them. They're actually pretty funny, and they look really good, and I do enjoy some of their abilities. I really actually like games when they can mix in comedy, like Team Fortress 2, while still not just being an entire joke in itself. So this game, it does take itself seriously. There is some comedy in it, though, and I just appreciate it. But where things get really serious is when the first waves launch. So within matches, creeps spawn universally in waves. And this mechanic changes Dethroned from what it would have been. It would have been more like a MOBA, but now it's more like a branch of the genre. Like I said, kind of like a tower defense game. Inside these matches of Dethroned, the goal is to siege the enemy and just have them run out of tickets before you do. You know, pretty simple stuff, I guess. It's really necessary to capture different objectives on the map, but also know that your gold wells and your captured objectives can also be taken. This leaves the balance between offense and defense really a delicate matter, and you gotta actually know what you're doing. You gotta be strategic. Who would have thought? Luckily, your units can take objectives, so say if you want to play a defensive hero, play defensively yourself, but still play offensively with your strategic placement of your units and buildings, you can go ahead and do that. In fact, honestly, it seems, even though these are really small arenas, the fact that players control their towers and creep waves really gives a ton of room within the matches for playability, for skill ceiling, and it's just a lot of fun. There's just so much that you can do, and I think it's interesting that they have random drops on the map also, and this promotes balanced wandering playstyles instead of just turtling or just full offense. So if you want to do a little bit of defense, a little bit of offense, just kind of wander around, do things, you can do that too, and I like that. Also, where you build buildings, where you build things matters, and while there are preset slots, you can't just put it anywhere, there's still a lot of meaningful choices for players to commit to, and really the wealth of options for players really makes this game worth it, really. But let's talk about the art style, because honestly, that's what pretty much drew me in to this game instantly. Like, I just looked at the game, and I wanted to play it. So the art style, it's colorful, it's clean, simple, and it should run extremely well on pretty much any machine. And let's talk about this. The controls are even tuned for playing on tablets, so I'm pretty sure this game's gonna run well on tablets, and the controls are already set for it. But on a note about the controls, sometimes it's a little bit iffy. There really isn't enough feedback in the game to know sometimes if a command went through sometimes, and also terrain collision. It's a bit awkward. But really, other than a bit of polish to this game, it's a great idea. It's a great game, I think, and I hope more people try it out. So yeah, Dethroned, it has a similar aesthetic to a free-to-play game called Polycraft, though this game more geared towards a competitive multiplayer scene, and Polycraft really more a single-player tower defense. But if this game interests you, that you look at Polycraft. Both good games. But yeah, try to give Dethroned a shot, because I think this is gonna go somewhere, and I could say for the least, it was worth my time playing it. I'll probably get some friends to jump on later and enjoy it some more. So guys, I'm Short with MMO Attack. Yeah, I like this game. This game was pretty sweet. I mean, it's like multiplayer tower defense, why not? It's got a lot of humor, it's got a lot of character. Get on it, guys. Okay, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and leave it in the comments if you played this game and you liked it, or if you just saw the gameplay and like, whoa, that game looks cool, go ahead and slap it in the comment section. Again, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.